Yo, yo, what up? It's JSF, and I've been sitting here watching some Invasions mode gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. There's a ton of videos of this gameplay, like hour-long videos with a lot of content, which is pretty cool to see. And there's some things that are cool, some things that I think are whatever, but it just reminds me that MK1's coming out soon, and we are going into MK1 blind. A lot of us, the majority of us, are going into MK1 blind. And what do I mean by that? I know some of y'all understand. Some of y'all understand exactly what I'm talking about. Some of y'all might not so much, and some of y'all might think, "Man, you just saying the same thing you already said. They don't show us enough. They didn't show us this. They don't show us that." And I've made videos saying that in the past, and then they've come out and dropped some trailers, did a combat cast. So they've shown us some things, but I don't think people realize how soon this game is releasing. I really don't think you do. And the release date, when they announced the game and all that, said September 19th, right? Well, today is September 1st. So what do you mean? They got like 3 weeks. They can still show us a bunch of stuff, right? Well, if you pre-ordered, the premium edition, the ultimate edition, whatever, the non-standard edition, then the game comes out on the 14th, right? So, we got a little less than 2 weeks, and with video games, if it's coming out the 14th, that means it's coming out the night of the 13th at 9 p.m. Pacific time for me. But if you've been paying attention to, the people that got the Black Dragon ties and are going to get the Kano copy of this game. The word on the street is September 8th. Some places are going to be selling the game, or at least letting their homeboys get a copy, a little bit earlier than retail, right? That's just word on the street. And the thing about video games is video games leak, right? I've said this before. We all know this. Stores break street date. It is what it is. And then there's review copies. With Mortal Kombat 11, they sent out review copies like 2 weeks before the game came out, and they even sent it to pro players, which I think is a little crazy. But yeah, pro players have, like, Sonic Art's got a review copy of MK11. Like, that's crazy, right? Just as an example. So I don't know when review copies of this game are going out. I know that they exist. I've never gotten a review copy of the game, but I know some of the sites you can go to request review copies, and this game is on one of them sites, so review copies exist. I don't know when they're dropping, but between all these things, right? And honestly, I think the game might break street day before the 8th, if I'm being really honest. But I'm saying all this to say the game is going to be out. Like, regular people will have this game in a week. 7 days from now, regular people like me and you will have this game. Potentially sooner, potentially a little bit after, but in 7 days for sure, people will have this game, right? And we still, this is the part where I'm going to sound like I'm repeating myself. We still don't know a lot. And the thing is, it's not even just, why won't they show us? Why won't they show us? And now there isn't enough time to show us. They can't show us. They're not going to show us, which is why I'm saying we're going to go into the game blind. We just are, a lot of us. I mean, if you're planning on playing Liu Kang with Kano cameo, no, you're not really going in blind. You've been playing that shit since the stress test, right? If you plan on playing, Sub-Zero with Sonya cameo or whatever, or even Frost, right? You know what's going on. But if you would like to, or happen to end up trying to play Raiden, Kung Lao, Reptile, Havoc, Melina, Tanya, like a character like that, good luck, bro. You're gonna have to figure it out. Not to mention, there are still 3 characters that technically, there's 2 characters that haven't been revealed at all for this game, and people will have this game in a week. So most likely they're either gonna drop a trailer for the last 3 characters this week, or we're just gonna get them through leaks, which kind of sucks. But this is why I like leaks. When it comes to NetherRealm games and Mortal Kombat, I love leaks. I want everything to leak. There's no honor in my game when it comes, because they don't tell us shit. Their review, their marketing strategies, their rollouts are terrible. So they're not gonna tell us. So I'd rather the leakers tell us, right? And with there being 3 more characters, they'll probably get shown off in one last trailer. There's one more cameo we haven't seen, right? But even seeing a character in a trailer, you might get 20 to 30 seconds of real gameplay of the character if you're lucky, and then that's it. So you don't know much about the character. Like, we got Havoc in a trailer a long time ago. We don't know any of Havoc's special moves. Well, if you've been paying attention in Invasions mode, you know Havoc's got a fireball. That's about all you know, right? And it's not a traditional fireball, but it is a fireball. And that's about all you get out of it, right? So again, if you want to play that character, if you want to play one of the 3 unknown characters, and we know who 2 of the characters are, right? One is Reiko, one is Natara. Even though Natara has never been shown, she got leaked in the roster leak. That's been 100% correct so far. So we're assuming 2 is Natara. The last one is Chronica or somebody we just haven't seen yet, right? We've seen no gameplay of Shang Tsung. I forgot to mention him, right? Now, with the cameos, we've seen most of the cameo. We've seen almost every single cameo. There's only one we haven't seen. And we've seen what almost all of their assist stars, so I'm not mad about the cameos. But with base roster, they got 7 days to show us 3 characters and break down like 9 characters. It's not gonna happen, right? So for a lot of us, just be prepared. It's gonna kind of suck. It's gonna be cool to discover. I know some people love to lab. I love to lab in training mode and stuff like that. But it's gonna suck that there are gonna be people who can already see what their character's options are, what their playstyles are, and say, "Oh, Scorpion, I'll probably play. Like, I think I'm gonna play him." Like, you know what I mean? Say, Gears, oh, I think I'm gonna play him. But if you're interested in Melina, Tanya, Havoc, a character like that, it's like, you still have no idea. Like, we have no idea what Reptile's playstyle is. All we know is he can turn invisible. You know what I mean? He's got force balls and he can turn invisible. That's about all we know, which sucks. But yeah, I don't want to make this a super long video. I just wanted to bring this up one last time because this game is gonna be out in a week or less. So don't be surprised. Spoilers will start popping up in the next few days. We might get another trailer in the next few days. If we don't get a trailer by the 8th, that's going to be insanely hilarious. Some people think we're getting a trailer today. We'll see. It would be cool if we did, but I'm not going to be hype about it unless a Kombat cast follows like tomorrow or the next day. But then again, today's Friday, so there's no Kombat cast on the weekend. So the best bet is we get a Kombat cast next week. But hey, man, we'll see. I guess we'll figure out the game on our own. NetherRealm ain't gonna tell us much about what we can do in the game. Like I said, the footage Invasions mode is cool. It's cool that they flew out some content creators to let them play it. They got to show it off for us. I like that. I think it's great. Cool. I just really wish we wouldn't have to go into the game blind. Especially, I think something that the sad part is the game is going to sell regardless, right? And that's a big part of the problem. People are going to pre-order and buy the game no matter what, so they can get away with shit like this. But when you look at Street Fighter 6, the rollout was just the complete opposite, bro. The roster, everything got leaked a year in advance, and everybody was happy. Nobody was upset. Everybody was happy with that. It didn't ruin the hype. Even the returning characters, we were like, damn, I wonder what new moves they're gonna have. Like, if this game's entire roster got put out early, but we knew it was Liu Kang's new era, like, we would still be excited because we would see Human Reptile, like, oh shit, what's he gonna be like? You know what I mean? We would say, what differences are they gonna have in this game? All right, there's no variations, so what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, there's still a lot to speculate about. You don't need to keep the roster a secret. And I don't know if they have a quote-unquote secret unlockable character in this game. They probably do. NetherRealm loves shit like that, even though it's kind of dated. It's cute, but like it's very dated. That's like an arcade game, like a very old thing, right? So they might have one of those, and maybe that they want to keep that secret. And sure, I guess. But for the characters you've already revealed, like, why haven't we got more Reptile gameplay? Why haven't we got Havoc breakdown? Why haven't we got Tanya breakdown, like Melina breakdown? We haven't. Raiden was in the very first trailer. And the most Raiden gameplay we got was in the most recent trailer. So again, Shang Tsung, no. We're not gonna get an ounce of, we're not getting a second. Well, we got 1 second of Shang Tsung gameplay and people was quote unquote reacting to it, which I think is hilarious. But we're not getting no Shang Tsung gameplay. If you want to play Shang Tsung, you really going in blind, bro. He's basically DLC. So yeah, anyway, I look forward to playing the game. If y'all know anybody in Mexico or SoCal that's got the game early, hit your boy up. I'll pay a little extra for it. I do content. There's a lot of characters in this game I want to try, and I'm a content creator, so I plan on getting in the game, even though it doesn't look amazing to me. The gameplay wasn't amazing to me. It's cool, But hopefully a character, that's why I'm so annoyed that I can't see the characters, because there are a lot of characters I like. So hopefully when the game comes out, or when I get the game, I check out Reptile, I check out Havoc, I check out Tanya, I check out these characters, and maybe I like them and they make me end up really enjoying this game. But anyway, all I can do is hope. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I hope y'all get early copies of the game. Y'all stay safe. JSF, I'm outie. Peace.